Hey everybody, Paul Ferry here from Marketing Foundations. Today I want to talk to you about LinkedIn outreach. So if you're a business owner and your business products and services are being sold to other businesses, i.e. you're a B2B business rather than a B2C, then one of the best channels for you is undoubtedly going to be LinkedIn. And LinkedIn's been around for years. There's a lot of people using LinkedIn, but there's not a lot of people using LinkedIn particularly well. Not a lot of people are using it for anything more than just a resume website. So I had a LinkedIn profile for years, just collected likes or connections on there, never really did too much posting, never really needed to. And it was just sitting there with literally thousands and thousands of connections but not being used at all, which was ridiculous considering the power of the tool. So these days I use the Sales Navigator product inside of LinkedIn. It's $100 or $99 per month. It's nothing really in the scheme of things for most businesses, but the power of it is pretty amazing. So I wanted to explain to you how I use it and the results that I get. So I have a LinkedIn outreach team that consists of 5 people doing this one function called LinkedIn Outreach. The 5 people that I have on my team, one does the post design, one does the copywriting, one does all of the posting and the email messaging, one does the reporting into the spreadsheets and reporting tools, and the other one is customer service, and he reports back to me every fortnight to see how things are going and talk about the successes and where we go next. So that's the 5 people in the team. Now, from a numbers perspective and logistically, what these guys do is they send messages out to my predefined target audience. So inside of LinkedIn Navigator, Sales Navigator, we work out the job functions, the industry sectors, the geographical locations, etc., that I want to target for my LinkedIn outreach campaign. We then send the maximum number of invitations, which is around 450 invitations that can be sent each month on LinkedIn via Sales Navigator. Of those 450, pretty much every month, a third of them will be accepted. So that tells me that 2/3 of people are either not frequently active or not even ever active on LinkedIn anymore, or they're just not interested, have a look and go, nah, another sales guy, not interested. So either way, I get around about 150-ish, 150 to 170 new connections in my target audiences with the right job functions, the right industry sectors, and the right geographical locations every single month. 150 to 170 new connections, all outsourced to my team. I don't have to do anything. Now, those messages that we send out talk through my values, talk to the real value that we offer, and it's basically just dangling a carrot to see who's out there, who's interested, because I couldn't possibly call 450 people, but if I send out a message that connects with enough people, then we can start to make some sales further down the track. So going back to the numbers again, 450 outreaches gets me 150 connections. Now, of those 150 connections, most people are just like, yeah, sure, whatever, add me to your list, it's not a problem. But around about 10%, so 15, will actually engage meaningfully, i.e. they'll send me a message back. Now the message may say, not interested, thanks, no thanks, in which case that's fine. Or the message says, hey, that sounds great, but I'm a little bit busy right now, maybe we could talk next month. So that's a maybe. And there's some that say, wow, this sounds great, love what you're doing, checked out your profile, let's talk, when are you free? So let's say maybe 10 out of the 15 are positive and 5 or 33% are thanks but no thanks. So of those 10 that I engage, they're already really warm. they've already decided that they want to talk to me because I'm sending them messages, or my team is sending them messages. So for me, everything is being done on autopilot. There's a series of 3 messages that go out to these people, and then that's it pretty much. If they haven't had their interest piqued in those 3 messages, then they're probably not for me anyway. So 450 down to 150 connections, down to 15 interactions, down to 10 positive interactions, of which, let's say 5 or 6 are actually meeting with me. Now, my close rate is really quite high with those people because they've already decided that they're very interested in doing business. And because I'm not a pushy salesperson, and because I know my value and propose it to them and ask enough questions to find out what they truly need rather than trying to push a product or a service, then my sales process is really quite successful. So I'm actually closing somewhere between 3, 4, 5 or 6 new clients each month from doing LinkedIn outreach. Now, when you consider the financial side of this, if my, let's say, 5 clients are each paying $750 for the first engagement with me, then that's a considerable amount of money. And that's just the first engagement. Of the 100% of people that do the first engagement, at least 50% will do a second engagement. And the more steps I go through with these people, the higher the conversion rate gets. So 100% of the people, 50% of them convert to the second sale, and then it's more like 75% go to the third engagement, and pretty much 100% go to the fourth engagement with me. So I have a customer journey that starts with a small service and builds over a period to a larger, higher paid service. So it's nothing but profitable, and it's a constant source of warm or hot leads coming into my inbox every single month, and it's pretty much on autopilot. I don't have to do anything other than respond to the incoming requests. So if you're a B2B business, if you want pretty much a guaranteed 3 to 5 new clients every single month, and this is for coaches and consultants and business to business, where you have products and services that are reasonably high ticket items, you know, the 3 to 5 to 10 or $15,000 type ticket items. This is absolutely perfect for you. So if that sounds interesting, I would love to talk to you a little bit more about it, do a bit of a deep dive on the products and services that you have and how you're currently sourcing new client leads, and I can show you some pricing, and we'll run this through an ROI calculator and see exactly what your close rates are, your price points are, and work out if you spent this much, this is what you're likely to get. And I can pretty much guarantee you it's going to be super attractive financially on paper. If it is, then let's push forward and let's start getting those leads in for you, and let's start attracting new clients pretty much on autopilot every single month for your business and reaping the rewards. If that's of interest, contact me, email, phone, direct message, or use the link below to book a 30-minute session with me on Calendly, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.